Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He has the brains and drive to go far, and he truly puts effort behind his talk, so he's not just all words. But sometimes his emotions can get the better of him. He may get frustrated quickly or quit when things don't go smoothly. This can slow down his progress or make him switch paths often.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things don't go as planned at work, he's quick to react and can get upset or lose his temper. He might raise his voice or seem distant, needing space to cool off. It takes him a while to calm down, and during these times, he may not want to talk or share his feelings.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People usually notice his sharp mind and strong energy, and many will like his friendly nature and good manners most of the time. But when things get tense, he can lose his cool and say things sharply or argue, which may upset some coworkers. He's not someone who picks fights for no reason, but his temper can flare suddenly, leading to misunderstandings or hurt feelings.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will honestly feel proud of you and celebrate your success, showing his joy openly and maybe even loudly. Most of the time, he'll be your biggest cheerleader and want to share your happiness. Overall, he's not the type to let your achievements make him insecure. He enjoys seeing you shine and wants to be a part of it.
What if you start earning more than him?
Most of the time, he'll be happy for you and show it. He likes seeing those close to him succeed. He's confident in himself and doesn't feel easily threatened by someone else's achievements. In the bigger picture, your higher earnings won't harm his respect or love for you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not careless, but money management isn't always his biggest strength. He gets excited about new things and may sometimes spend on things he finds interesting or beautiful without much planning. This means he might not always keep strict track of his budget.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He prefers to enjoy life and share good experiences, so sometimes he might stretch his budget to have fun or impress others. He usually doesn't mean to pretend, but he can get carried away with wanting life to feel exciting and beautiful. Watch out if you want a strictly practical partner about money. but he's not fake or showy at heart.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is generous and warm hearted, both with his words and his wallet. If you need help or a treat, he won't hesitate to step in, whether it's picking up the bill or planning a fun surprise. He enjoys sharing what he has and likes to make those around him feel special and cared for.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's usually open about money and doesn't like to hide things from people he cares about. If you ask him about expenses or savings, he'll tell you honestly, sometimes a bit too casually, without much detail, but never with secrets or tricks. You can expect honesty, not secrecy from him.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared between both partners. He doesn't hold on to old fashioned ideas that is just the woman's job. In fact, he's happy to help out, especially if you ask directly or make it a fun team effort.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely pitch in, not just stand around supervising you or bossing you about. When it comes to chores or diapers, he's willing to get his hands dirty and share the load. Just remind him about the little things and he'll do his best to help.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
At first, he may argue or get heated if he feels challenged, and he really wants to show his side of things. Sometimes his strong feelings make him talk over you or try hard to prove his point. He doesn't mean to dismiss your feelings, his emotions just rise quickly.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, his words can come out sharp and his voice might get loud. There are times he says things that hurt because he's feeling upset in the moment, even if he doesn't truly mean them. Usually, after he's cooled off, he regrets what he said and will want to make things right.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quickly. His mood can change in a flash, especially when he's stressed or things don't go his way. This is something you shouldn't brush aside, even if he seems loving at other times. Don't ignore this red flag as your peace and safety always matter more than any potential.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry, but it might not happen right away. When he's upset, he may first blame you or make excuses for what went wrong because his temper is running high. If you need quick understanding and gentle apologies, you might find his process a bit slow at times.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Most of the time, he will respect your boundaries and stop if you say no. He values kindness and truly wants you to feel safe and comfortable. But when his emotions are strong or he's caught up in the moment, he might push a little to get his way. Not out of cruelty, but because he doesn't always pause to notice your feelings right then. Your comfort always comes first.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He might feel hurt or rejected at first, and his mood could change, making him quiet or a bit distant for a while. Over time, if you gently explain that it's not about him, he can learn to understand.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can generally trust him to handle private moments with care. He is not the type to use your secrets or special memories to hurt or embarrass you later, even if you have a disagreement. You should feel safe sharing yourself with him. He wants to protect, not shame, the trust you give him.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He usually wants deep connection and is drawn to true love, not just quick excitement, so he's not likely to go looking for someone else if he's happy with you. He does enjoy attention and can be charming in social situations, sometimes a bit too friendly without thinking how it comes across. Honest, open conversations help keep his loyalty strong.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He has a strong, passionate side, but he isn't usually over possessive, jealous, or controlling by nature. He likes to feel close and important in your life, but he does not want to trap or control you. Honest talks and gentle reassurances help keep things healthy and balanced.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective doesn't usually mean he wants to control you. He genuinely wants you to feel safe and cared for, not restricted. If he ever crosses a line, it's most likely out of care, not a wish to dominate.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as something both of you should share. He wants to be involved and will step in with energy, whether it's helping with homework, playtime, or bedtime stories. For him, parenting isn't just your job, it's a partnership.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may lose his temper quickly instead of staying calm. His emotions can rise fast and he might raise his voice or react sharply in the moment, even if he doesn't want to hurt anyone. With support, he can learn to manage these moments better over time.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He takes pride in your achievements, wants to see you shine, and understands you have dreams and interests outside the family. With him, you won't be made to feel just a mother. He wants your whole self to flourish.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will suddenly change his mind about your career after you have a child. He truly enjoys seeing you succeed and feels proud of your achievements. With him, your ambitions and your role as a mother can grow side by side.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will show real warmth to your parents, not just polite manners on the surface. He enjoys connecting with people and likes to make those you care about feel comfortable and valued. Your parents will likely sense his kindness and openness during visits and family gatherings. He is more likely to try and adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might find it hard to stay calm all the time. His emotions can rise quickly, and he may react sharply or say things in the heat of the moment that make the situation more tense. Gentle reminders and support can help him respond more calmly over time.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who will act modern with you in private, but suddenly expect you to behave like a traditional supportive wife just to please his relatives. He values your individuality and enjoys seeing you be yourself, whether you're at home or around his family. With him, you can feel free to be genuine in any setting.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension between you and his family, he will support you and not just step aside or take their side. He believes in teamwork within a marriage and wants you to feel safe and important even when things get tricky with his relatives. Sometimes his own emotions might make him react strongly, but his loyalty will stay with you.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a typical mummy's boy. While he respects and loves his mother, he is able to think for himself and set boundaries when needed. If there's a conflict between you and his mother, he will listen to both sides, but he won't blindly follow his mother's wishes over yours. His loyalty is to his own family first, which means he will take your side when it matters, even if it's difficult.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values the trust between you and prefers to keep personal matters within the relationship. In times of stress, he might share a little if he's looking for comfort, but it won't be a habit.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being in a relationship with this man means sharing your days with someone who is kind, supportive, and truly present. You'll feel respected and cared for, whether life is smooth or challenging.